As you and yours trick-or-treaters head out this weekend and this evening, you'll want to make sure you stay safe, of course, and safeoc.com is a great resource.
That's right. Here to share some Halloween safety tip is Kyle Oldoerp. He's with the Irvine Police Department. Thanks for coming in, making the drive up.
Thanks so much for having me.
All right, so a lot of people are going to be dressed up. They're going to be crowding the streets. I hate driving during Halloween because you never know when little kids sprint out. But give us some tips on how to make this Halloween safe. First of all, costumes are a big issue, right?
They are. So one of the things that we want to look at first is the Halloween masks. If you look at this one, it's got really small eye openings. We want to make sure that our kids can see out of these masks safely. So if we can increase the size of these eye openings, maybe we consider something else.
Okay, show it to the camera right here. So you're talking about these eye openings right here. They're pretty small. Yeah.
So
you want to make them bigger. Okay.
Yeah.
Make sure you can see.
Another big thing, visibility, right? Because it's dark outside, kids are little. Cars are driving around, so you want to make sure that the kids, that they're visible.
There are a couple options for that. So what we recommend is grabbing a glow stick or reflective tape. Reflective tape is great because this is going to reflect the headlights. If you don't have reflective tape, even if you have HVAC tape, this is something that will reflect the headlights of the vehicle. So give something on their costumes that allows the drivers to see them. Like a costume like this, not good for visibility at all. This may be a great indoor costume, but your kids can't see out of it. It's a trip hazard. This is probably a dangerous costume. Probably pick something else or add a bunch of reflective material to it.
So even on the back of their costume, just put a piece of tape?
Yeah.
Okay. I know the glow stick is a good idea because they wear it as bracelets and necklaces and you can see them for sure. All right, what about some of the accessories that the kids love to carry around?
So as you're selecting your guns, knives, machetes, and other items, we want to make sure that they're not dangerous. So this item collapses. So this is something the kids can play with, but something that's rigid and sharp like this, we probably want to avoid this.
Okay. Of course, those are the ones they love.
So it was really interesting this morning because we did this story this morning about candy. And, back in the day when I was trick-or-treating, we were worried about razor blades and apples. And there's a story that came out this morning about THC in some candies. Have you heard of this before? Is this a concern out there for law enforcement?
So we have seen reports of some of these THC or edibles resembling packaging of standard candy items. So we really ask parents, you've got to inspect that candy at the end of the night. Number one, it gives you a preview of what you can steal when your kids go to bed. And number two, it makes sure that they're safe. But we have seen that some of this packaging is very similar to regular candy. So we want to make sure that it's safe for your kids to eat.
Interesting.
So look at the labels or if it's tampered with?
Yeah, if it just looks suspicious, if it doesn't look like Reese's Pieces or it's misspelled or the packaging just looks strange, get rid of it and move on to another item.
And they also said, like, if it's open or discolored or something like that. I mean, obvious signs that something's been tampered with or something like that.
Well, and that's important, too, if you're giving out candy. Nobody wants your lemon bars or your homemade cookies.
Right.
Like, let's make sure that we're giving people actual candy. Kids don't want raisins. They don't want granola bars. They want hardcore candy.
All right, what about some home tips for trick-or-treating? And everyone's going to be going in and out of homes or the front lawn, actually, in those
Well, number
areas.
one, never trust a lawn ornament. You never know where they're going to jump out and scare you.
Exactly.
But make sure your house is safe. You want to make sure that there's not trip hazards. Make sure it's properly lit. Make sure that people can get to your driveway safely. And consider not using candles out on your doorsteps. If your pumpkin gets knocked over or whatever, you don't want to have a fire source. So you want to make sure that your house is safe. And it's important, too, if you're driving around, remember, these kids are hopped up on sugar. They're not looking. They're going to be running out into the roadway. Accidents with children do increase on Halloween, so we need people to slow down and just be careful.
And people on e-bikes, too. That's the new thing.
Absolutely. And same thing, we need visibility on those devices.
Yeah. So for folks that are driving around, it's a night tonight. We have to remember that there are little ones all around. So be extra vigilant if you're driving around.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And go slow.
Go slow.
Slowly.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, Kyle, thank you so much.
Thanks so much for having me. Safeoc.com or our website will give additional safety tips.
Okay, there you go, safeoc.com. Happy Halloween.
Thanks, same to you guys.
I'm going to have to rethink some things and tape this all over my kids' costumes.